Hey y'all, Myriacom again. It's probably going to be another short one tonight, for a couple of different reasons. First of all, it's Friday, and I would like to just kind of chill. Second of all, I'm not in the best of moods, and we'll get into why. Maybe that'll end up taking longer. I kind of hope not. I don't really want to be doing this all night, but anyway. And then, yeah, I don't really have a ton to say tonight. I say that now. We'll see if that holds true later. But yeah, so finally got my cat's blood work results today. It took an extra day, which was kind of annoying because it was an extra day of waiting and not knowing. And unfortunately, we still kind of don't know. All we know right now is that his blood work is abnormal and he has some potentially either liver problems or something to do with, I'm sorry, I'm not a vet. Something to do with, there is this kind of bile duct or whatever that cats have that if it is not working properly, it can cause them to turn kind of yellowish and stuff. Ta-da. Whatever. Anyway, it could be either of those things, so... or it could be other things. It could probably be cancer, it could be whatever, so... The annoying thing is that we still don't know, and I have scheduled an abdominal ultrasound for him, but that's not until 10 days from now. That was the earliest they could get us in. I'm a little bit annoyed because they were saying, like, well, you want to do this as soon as possible, and that's the earliest they could get us in, and also, that earliest they could get us in time is with a vet tech, so if there are issues with that for whatever reason, because it's a tech doing it and not a vet doing it, then we'll have to reschedule with an actual vet, which is just going to take extra long and all that fun stuff. So, that's great. Not really. Anyway, so, it's going to be 10 more days before we can hopefully get an answer of what's going on. In the meantime, they have suggested that he take a supplement to help his liver. So I have ordered that. Again, since it was an extra day of waiting, the earliest I can possibly get this supplement is Wednesday next week. And today is Friday, so that's several days without it, so that's a little frustrating as well. Technically, I think the earliest I could have gotten it was Tuesday, but it was $7 more for ultra fast shipping to get it by next Tuesday instead of next Wednesday. So I was like, that's not worth it, so whatever. Anyway, hopefully some of that helps, we'll see. He's still eating a fairly regular amount. It's a little bit less than normal, but I mean, it's whatever. It's also spread out more throughout the day, so that's a kind of weird thing. He used to eat on a schedule, used to eat meals. So, but, that part I'm not too worried about because one of my sister's cats is similar. He does not eat a lot in one sitting, so I'm not, worried about that. But yeah, anyway, he is eager to eat some of the time. I can't say all the time, but some of the time. Depending on what I'm giving him. If I'm giving him, one specific kind of treat, then he's usually pretty excited. And, I gave him some just, regular boiled chicken today. And he was really excited about that, so I might just pick up some extra chicken or something at the store and just give him, chicken. Cooked chicken, but chicken. So, we'll see. He's still, using the litter box normally. And I would say he's kind of lethargic. He doesn't have as much energy, but he does have, bursts of energy still. He was never really energetic before this anyway, so it's just kind of whatever. But yeah, it's kind of a bummer because this is not exactly cheap. Fortunately, I have savings, but I'm getting concerned that I'm never going to be able to refill my savings because stuff like this keeps happening. Big things that cost a lot keep popping up. And then groceries are more expensive lately, and that's probably never gonna stop being a thing. And just like everything is a little more expensive, so, it's whatever. I'm just trying to be okay with the fact that I'm probably never gonna get to a place where I feel comfortable again with my savings and stuff. But yeah, it also just really sucked to get that message, like, in the middle of my workday, and then still have to finish my workday while being kind of depressed about that news, and then not knowing how my cat is doing because I was at work and he's at home, so... But, got home and everything's fine. I had to pick up some more food for him, too, because he's being kind of picky about food, so... Had to pick up some other stuff for him. I sit here saying, oh, he's eating normally. He's not eating normally. He's eating a relatively normal amount of food. So, yeah. But anyway, it's been, raining here all day, so I was kind of planning on trying to do some yard work this weekend, and I don't think that's gonna happen now, so I'll just readjust my life and try and figure stuff out. I'm just sort of feeling like everything is kind of falling apart. One of my sister's cats is at the emergency vet for a urinary blockage, and he's gonna probably be there for a couple of days, which is what happened to my cat earlier this year, so it's kind of a bummer. And then it's a bummer that that's happening while my cat is having other issues, and I just feel like this year, 2025, has just kind of been a shit show, and it's bothering me, and I don't know how we're gonna all survive this. I don't know what we're gonna do. Yeah, it's just frustrating, and I'm getting to a point where I'm starting to get overwhelmed by everything happening, and I don't know how to handle it, really. I don't know. I don't know. There's just too many things going on right now. But I'm gonna try and relax over the weekend. I mean, I still have stuff I need to get done around my house. If I'm not gonna do yard work, I have to do other stuff. That is just the joy of being a single homeowner who can't afford to pay other people to do their shit for them. So, yeah, but I'm gonna try and relax as much as I can and just be with my cat, and yeah, just in case we're at the end for whatever reason. I don't know. That would suck, but yeah. And on that lovely, lovely note, I do want to say, if by chance anyone is actually listening to this and you're going through some shit and you want to vent, my comments are open for that. I'll also answer DMs if you want to vent, or whatever, direct... I don't know, our direct message is a thing on YouTube? I don't know. I have been watching things on YouTube for a long time, but I don't, engage, really, with people very much, so... I don't know how it works in that realm, but I'm sure all of you are way more savvy at it than I am, so, feel free to vent in my comments if you want. Feel free to send me a direct message and vent if you want. I mean, I don't... Ugh. I shouldn't say that because I am going through a lot and I am overwhelmed and all of that, but I also know that other people are feeling similarly and other people need that, so, if you need to, feel free, and I'll try and respond. I can't promise a whole lot, but I will try. Unless you don't want a response and you just want to vent. That's cool too. So yeah, on that lovely note, thanks for listening if you did. and I will try and chat at you again some other time. I'm not going to say tomorrow because I don't know what the day's going to bring. So, yeah. Hopefully soon. I'll try and chat at you again hopefully soon. Okay, bye.